be honest, I really don't understand what you're talking about. I don't love my students. Not anymore, at least. They drive me crazy. I've been teaching this class for 20 years, and I don't think I can teach it another day. I'm at the end of my rope here, really. I know it's not their fault, but I can't stand to work with them anymore. Ever since the change, things just haven't been the same. These students, they can't write. Some days I can't even believe that what I'm reading was written by a human. You know, it's horrifying. If you saw it, you wouldn't believe it. I'm having nightmares. Legitimate nightmares. And you're asking me what my favorite part of teaching English 125 is? I used to love my job. Helping to develop the raw mind of a first-year undergraduate so that they are able to articulate some of the wonderful mess that is their unfiltered and unstructured thought. But now my favorite part of teaching this class is when it's over.
Jason, I'm telling you, I've seen a frog, and I've seen a cow, and a frog is bigger.
What about beluga whales?
Beluga whales are also not as big as frogs.
Honestly, what about King Kong?
King Kong was a large monkey, but monkeys in general, I think, like apples.
I don't see where you're coming from. I just don't get it.
Have you seen a frog?
Yes.
Have you seen a cow?
I have.
Frogs are bigger.
Well, what about a Chalupa Crunchwrap Supreme?
Okay, class is over. Class is over. Thank you. See you guys Monday.
See ya, Mr. Professor Walter.
Just let me read you something that one of my students wrote. This is from our most recent paper. The prompt was, the rising cost of college education is the fault of students who demand that colleges offer students luxuries unheard of by earlier generations of students. Single dorm rooms, private bathrooms, gourmet meals, etc. Discuss to the extent to which you agree or disagree with this opinion and support your views with specific reasons and examples from your own experience, observations, or reading. Do you want to know what this first student's sentence was? His first sentence. In today's society, college is ambiguous. Ambiguous. How can college be ambiguous? Is it open to more than one interpretation? Is it unclear or inexact? Tell me, what exactly is ambiguous about college? Please, I want to know. You see how ridiculous this is, right? But let's give the kid the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just is trying to sound educated or intellectual and used a word that he didn't fully understand. Maybe the essay picks up from there, right? Wrong. This essay isn't even slightly logical. Everyone knows teaching assistants at colleges are extremely underpaid, but my student tried to argue that the entire reason college is expensive is because teaching assistants are overpaid. It's ridiculous. The essay isn't anywhere near factually correct, and there's no logical argument to be found in it anywhere. The worst part is, all the essays my students write are like this one. One student wrote that, and I quote, "The average teaching assistant makes 6 times as much money as a college president, and that these same teaching assistants have private jets, exotic vacations, and movie deals." Another student actually wrote that the point of education was to get good grades without thinking too much. She wrote that in my class, to me, her teacher. And that this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's sad. It's really sad.
There are no wild kangaroos in America, Jason. There never were. Heart of Darkness is not about a teaching assistant. Did you even read the book? The International Secret Society of Jedi Knights? Are you serious, Josh? Are you serious? The International Society of Jedi Knights! Get out! Get out!
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm at the end of my rope here. Is it just me? Am I crazy? Am I obsolete now? The worst part is, these kids need help. And I'm failing them. I know I am. As a teacher, I am failing my students. And it's so frustrating. People used to be able to write. Writing used to be important. It used to be a skill people prided themselves on. Everything changes when they implemented those robot graders. They graded kids' essays. I'm sure you heard about it. All of a sudden, it seemed like no one saw the point in teaching kids how to write for people. It was just about how to get a good grade on their from the Robo-Grader. And once that happened, it was over. They never taught them how to write essays that humans might actually want to read, or need to read, or understand. It's not that I think my students are dumb. The system just failed them. How do we let this happen? How? Where do we go from here? If only we had stopped this thing before it started.